What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? It's early in the morning on this Monday. 8:44. We rolling. Right now we are headed to ATL. Headed to the Manheim auction, and I'm going up here to do my pre-vehicle inspection. Now, if it's a little bit loud background noise, because I'm driving, I'm in my car, and my roof isn't a typical roof. This is a convertible, so it makes more noise. So excuse me for that, and just bear with me. I shouldn't be too long. But yeah, we're up here going to the Manheim auction in Atlanta to do our pre-vehicle inspection. And just see what they got. I mean, I know what they got because I already did my walkthrough online and see what type of vehicles that I want to look at and possibly purchase for the low. So stay tuned. Make sure you go like the YouTube page, 6'2", number 6, FT Car Reviews. 6'2" car reviews. Also, like the business page, Heaven to Earth Services. Heaven to Earth Services. Make sure you do that, because we're going to have some content, we're going to have some deals, especially on the business page, Heaven to Earth Services, which is what you're primarily watching this on right now, is the business page. Because we're going to be transparent. We're going to see what they got. We're going to see what the wholesale price is, what they're going for, so you can compare the wholesale price to the retail price. And then you can decide if you want to pay the markup that they are charging for retail. If it's a markup of $5,000, why would you pay the markup of $5,000 when you can get it at wholesale cost? And that's where I come in, and others come in with our auto buying service. We can get anything. You can pay cash. You can go to the auction with any of us and purchase this vehicle at cost, minus your the fee, which is the broker fee for buying the vehicle on your behalf, and your taxes, which the auction charges. Can't get around that. And if you get the vehicle delivered. So again, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the business page, and get some of these good deals. I'm going to show you some stuff that's going to blow your mind. There is a popular dealership here in the Columbus and Phoenix City area that people go to. I've gotten vehicles from them. Many people have gotten vehicles from them. They charge a high interest rate because they are buy here, pay here. Their name ends with an L and rhymes with field. Their name ends with an L, apostrophe S, and rhymes with field or fields. So you should guess, if you're from the city, who that is. Now, I went down there recently. They had a 2000, I think it was like 7 or 8 Suburban. They wanted like 12 or 13,000 for it. Now, I went and looked up that same vehicle through Manheim, and those vehicles typically go for the popo right here thing. Um, those vehicles typically go for about 2,000, 3,000, maybe 4,000, depending on the condition. That's ridiculous. That's a crazy markup. And the vehicle had over 200-something thousand miles on it. And the interior wasn't in the best condition. Now the body was A1, but the interior was not in the best condition. They didn't detail it or nothing. It's like they had bought it from an auction and put it straight on the lot. They don't care. They about making their money. They don't care about the customer. They don't care about giving the customer the best deal as possible. A lot of these places, majority of them are greedy because they are simply that, they're greedy. They don't think that you can do business and be ethical about it. Now I'm going to show you how they are unethical because they know what they're getting that vehicle for. Now the retail value on that vehicle is around $7,000 to $8,000. That's the retail value. So you get it at wholesale and then you sell it at retail. That's business. Now if the retail is dictating that this vehicle should go for maybe 7,000, 8,000, maybe 6, depending on what the vehicle is, depending on the market. Why in the hell are they charging $13-something thousand for the same vehicle that retails for around between 6 and 8? That's an astronomical markup. $13,000, even if it was 12 or 10, is still an astronomical markup. Now, including the 21, typically it's 21% or 28% or somewhere in between there, your buy here, pay here interest rate. Majority of your buy here, pay here, that's the interest rate they charge. So on top of this 2,000% markup, you also are paying the interest rate of between 21 and 28%. So for a vehicle that you could have got for about 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, depending on the condition, between 2,000 and 5,000 for that year, you could have got for that amount of money, you end up paying $20-something thousand for a Suburban with over 200-something thousand miles on it. Now, grant you, it'll ride. If it was kept up, it was right, because I had 2 trucks that had one truck, both of them Chevys, a 1500, had 300,000 miles on it, and it rolled, and I sold it. And I had another truck that it was a 2500, and it had 280-something thousand, if I'm not mistaken, and it rolled until I sold it. So, they're good vehicles, but come on. You don't need to be paying that type of money for that type of vehicle. You can get a loan from your bank. I'm here to help you. I do business the way it's supposed to be done. Not gouging people. Fair business practices. So help me to help you. Let's help each other. Because I can have it set up where you get a vehicle and you're not even upside down in it. I can show you how you can have the title to the vehicle yet still be paying on the vehicle. You know why? Because I'm here to share with you. I'm going to share that nugget with you right now. And I'm going to let you go until we come back later. If you're in a position to get personal loans, let's say I found a vehicle for you, say I really want this vehicle, you get your inspection done, the condition report comes back good, you're good to go. What you would do is you would go to your bank. You're not going to get a car loan. You're not going to go to your bank and get a car loan. You're going to go to your bank and get a personal loan for the amount of the vehicle. Now, you're not going to tell them that you're getting this loan for a vehicle. It's really none of their business, even though they ask or whatever. But you tell them for whatever it is, it's for a purchase or something like that. Don't lie, but don't tell them it's for a vehicle. So you get this personal loan for the amount of the vehicle. Now you're going to take that money, however you want to do it. You cash it, or they deposit it directly into your bank account. You pull it out. You can get a cashier check, or you can deposit the money directly in the account of the auction. So maybe you're not comfortable, because you don't know me like that, whatever. You can put the money directly into the account of the auction, or we can go up there with cash in hand, and I will go pay for it and bring your vehicle directly out. But the reason that you get a personal loan for the vehicle, let's say the vehicle is $5,000 out the door, you go get a $5,000 loan, personal loan, not a vehicle loan. The reason you do that is because of this. You're going to get the title. You're going to have the title in your name. The title is going to come in the dealership's name, which is Auto Elite LLC. I'm going to send the title to them. They're going to send it back to me after they do this stuff or whatever, because it's going to be run through a dealership. It has to, because I'm under a dealership. I am a sales representative of Auto Elite LLC, Automotive Elite LLC out of Florida, which allows me to buy vehicles at wholesale cost. So when the title comes back, you're signing everything, and then now you have the actual title. The bank doesn't have the title. The bank does not have the title. You have it, yet you're still paying on your loan. So if you ever get in a bind, now you have the title, you can go borrow against it because you have the title and they don't. It puts the power back in your hands and not theirs. You got the title, so you can do with it what you want to. If you want to take that vehicle, let's say you're trying to get a vehicle and you're trying to get a nicer vehicle, and you got a certain amount of money down, but they want more, or you want your payments to be in a certain range, and you ran the numbers, you say, okay, I can get a nice little vehicle from the auction at wholesale cost, and you can either cash out or however you want to do it. Now you got the title to that vehicle. Now you take that vehicle and you do a trade-in. But what you do is you get your numbers for the vehicle that you're looking for first. Don't tell them you got a trade-in. You get your numbers, do all your negotiating up front. And then when you got the numbers, when y'all have settled on a number, or they've settled on a number and say, okay, this is what we can do, blase, blase. Then you bring in your trade and say, okay, I got a trade, and you do your research on it. You're already going to know what the vehicle is worth, and everything. So now you could use that vehicle as trade-in for the vehicle that you're trying to get your payments and your amount where you want it. A lot of people focus on getting the payment number down. But what you want to do is get the overall amount of the vehicle down, because you end up paying less in the end. So yeah, these are some little nuggets I learned. Some little nuggets that I learned along the way, and I'm giving them to you for free. So even if you don't use my service, I'm still going to give you knowledge. I'm still going to share with you, so that you can make better decisions and you can be knowledgeable and educated, and not, blindsided, and know that there are options out there. So I'm gonna continue on this road trip, and then stay tuned. Make sure you like the page. Because I'm gonna upload some videos later when I get to the auction.